Good evening, everybody. How you doing out there? I know you're expecting Scotty, but you get me. Yay! Scotty will be in just a couple of minutes. He asked me to start so he can start sooner than later, and then you're not all waiting on him. So hi.
Cardio burns fat, right? No. Cardio actually
I have
burns
no idea
calories.
what that is. Let's shut that off. That was a nice looking guy. Let's see. Make sure everything else is off. Oh, am I supposed to do something to start chat? He might have said something about starting chat. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Let's learn more. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So anyways, how is everybody's new year going? I hope your day started off good. I know I woke up to fireworks going off at midnight, and after midnight, the people here were excited. There's a lot of people outside this year. I was kind of surprised. I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff. I had my mom come over, and the kids and I went out sledding, and she brought over a bag of fireworks, but we lit all ours off way before midnight because we weren't going to stay up that late. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong since the chat's not up. And it's lonely. It's lonely here when I can't see the chat. Let's try again here. No clue. This isn't my gig. I'm pushing buttons. I hope everything's still working okay. Ooh. There we go. Maybe that worked. Oh, I see the chat. Okay, now I don't feel so lonely. There's even, I wish you could see it. There's a little ninja over here that says there's nothing else to see. We popped out. There we go. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for waving. I can see you. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I gotta scroll back. I see boobs. Yeah, Scotty got hot. Hi. I'm Scotty Roberts. No, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What else we got going on over here? Steve Clark's got 4 inches of snow, I see. That's awesome. I hope we don't get snow for a long time. I don't want to have to go shovel. Let's see. What else? What else we got? I don't know. Hi, everybody. Hi, Barry. Chad. Let's see. Doug Stacks here. Roger Rabbit. Field Guy, Matt Finn. Hi, everybody. I hear Scotty. He's wiggling his way back here. I hear the noises. Make Flynn shovel. So we got a new plow guy this year. And he does not know how to plow. There's probably, I don't know, like 4 to 5 feet out from the driveway edge out into the road, and it's blocking the neighbor's mailbox. I'm waiting to see something from the postman that says we're supposed to go and shovel and clear the way, which I'm not going to do because we pay the plow guy to do that. So Mr. Plowboy needs to have a lesson in how to plow and where to push the snow.
Yes, he does.
There's Scotty.
I had to get a water.
What's up, Scotty?
How you doing, Rainy?
I'm doing. The chat didn't pop out right away. I wasn't there, so I felt really lonely.
Oh, that's okay.
But I figured it out. We popped it out. So,
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm in my PJs, everybody.
All right.
No makeup.
PJs. Hey, we match.
Oh, we do. Oh.
Look at our color.
Yeah. Here's even has dog hair. Oh, you even got chili up there.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I have chili?
You got chili.
Damn it. And I just put this on fresh about 3 hours ago.
Yeah, and that's what you get for eating chili in it.
I guess. So, how is everybody?
Yeah, hi, everybody.
It's looking to see. There's Leslie. Good to see you.
Leslie has a good plow guy. It's Andy.
Oh, Andy. Andy, the plow guy.
Ours is really bad.
Yeah, and he is. He's not so good.
Mm-mm.
He was a kid, though, I noticed. I went out there the other day, and it's like, didn't know what he was doing. Hey, Doug. Good to see you. Who else we got? We got Master Finn. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Hey. Oh my goodness. I really need to I should have taken my makeup off or put fresh makeup on so it doesn't look so bad. I feel scary. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Now I feel better.
Get you
Now I feel
chick.
like some weird biker chick. Now I can't make fun of my bad makeup. Punch you in the nuts.
Hey, show everybody your tattoo. Just because you're a biker chick now. Okay, biker chick. Biker chick tattoo.
Yeah.
Tree of life.
Oh, yeah.
I got a picture of us like this from about 15 years ago.
Okay.
Where?
Oh,
I'm
don't squeeze.
What's hurting?
My shoulder.
Oh.
My
Well, there you
shoulder
go.
hurts, so when you yank on it, it gets all messed up.
So welcome to the show, folks.
Yeah, welcome. Happy New Year.
Yeah. So, you gonna get out of here or are you gonna stick around?
I don't know. I found my face cradle
Where was it?
in the bottom of my bag. You
Seriously?
know that I dug through there twice.
You
and
dumped the
didn't see
bag
it?
out twice.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way things go around here. Things just disappear. She
Disappear
blames it on me.
and reappear in weird
You let the
spots.
kids do this thing and I won't be able to find my stuff. So, yeah, the kids came. It was Rowan and Ellery came and asked it was Rowan. There's this thing I saw on YouTube that if I say this spell and I shove a piece of paper under the door and I summon the ghost of the door
Summon the ghost of the bathroom door.
to come and talk to me, that it'll write something on the paper when I open the door. And then she asked me, and she's bugging me about it. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? I said, just go do it. Go do it. Go right ahead. You know, it's like,
Well, then they start, and I hear what they're saying. I'm like, fuck! I'm like, you need
Oh,
to stop.
ghost of the door,
Like,
incantations.
don't be summoning any
We're
more
summoning
crap to our house,
you.
man.
And she heard that, and she goes, no, don't do that.
Mm-mm.
And she came and she said, now that's why I can't find my face cradle, because you let them summon the ghost of the door.
You let the ghosts in. Dang kids.
So,
And thank you, Leslie. I love my tattoo. That was my first one.
oh yeah, here, turn around again.
This was my second one.
So I don't have you twisting on the chair. See, I like this one because it's the first one. It's the one that I knew.
And it's now 20 years old. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. That's scary to say.
So I like it.
Look at all my cool scars.
All your cool
I
scars.
got cut by the doctor there, and I got in a knife fight with the doctor there.
You got shivved here.
Got shivved there. You should see this one. Not really. Oh my goodness.
I don't have any tattoos yet.
No. You should.
I was looking at Matt said I got like 8, depending on what you consider separate ones. And I was at 8 tattoos or 8 shiv wounds.
You got shivved 8 times? How many?
So, yeah, I don't think that there is any connection or correlation between the girls wanting to do some stupid internet. You know, it's one of those stupid internet shows. Those dumb people that come, and we got on, and we got a ghost. There's a ghost in the house. And we can summon it by shoving a piece of paper under the door. And it's like, don't watch that shit.
No.
And we're constantly telling them, stop watching that crap. Hey, is that one of your special waters? The way you mix them?
No,
You got
it's
hair on your chest.
you just want to touch my boob.
Your boob's down here.
This one's just
That's
Pedialyte.
up there.
I'm out of tonic water, and I'm out of.
I wonder if I need one of those. I feel really, really gross right now.
Do you want me to make you this? Do you want this one, or you want me to make you a different one?
You can do whatever you like. If you want to make me
I don't
one,
know if we
that'd
have
be cool.
tonic water. Do you want tonic water if we have it?
If you got it, you can put it in there. Or use spring water. Ice Mountain. Spring water.
I'll be back.
All right, I'll be here. I don't feel so good, folks. But I mean, I feel like it's not like weird like heart stuff or anything like that. It's I feel like blah, like sick kind of blah. I don't know what that is. And that just came on the last couple of hours, and I've been avoiding it. So anyway, there we are. Is that shining in the camera? Yeah, it was. Oh, gross. So she's going to make me, she makes this special water thing that she does. Water and tonic water and Pedialyte of all things. Now, I'm not hungover. We didn't go out drinking or anything last night. You know, it's like I said last night, and I'm serious about that, that if you're listening to this show on a holiday or at New Year's Eve especially, you either are old or you have kids. Yeah, field guy. Pedialyte is good for blah. And so I'm feeling rather, what's the word I'm looking for? Unprofessional tonight. I'm not bringing a show to you. I was thinking of maybe getting into some of the topic of the stuff we've been talking about, but now I don't feel like it. Leslie, I get that. Post-holiday letdown, Scotty. For me, it's my stomach tonight. Something's going on with my stomach. I'm allowed to be unprofessional. Thank you, Doug. And yeah, talking to my wife about her tattoos and having her come in and jump on at the last minute. Say, go in and get this show rolling for me. So I got to drink some water. That's unprofessional too. There, is the mic better tonight, by the way? Because it's not turned around backwards facing the screen. It's a directional mic, and that's why my sound's been off. Oh, whew, that's good. I had thought Scotty got hot. I'm always hot, Doug. Yes, much better tonight. Thank you, Leslie. Good. That's good. Because it was doing weird things, and my computer is all moved. It's in a weird spot tonight. What's with that? There we go. That's how it's supposed to be lined up. I didn't even have to come in tonight. I wanted to. I feel bad when I don't. It's I feel like I'm letting you guys down, especially when you're members. Thank you.
Drink.
Thank you.
Dang it.
Well, come on back with yours.
Well.
Cheers. Well, is this like orange? It's like orange. Nice. No tonic water, though? Oh, I sent it.
Seriously, where the hell did I set my cup down?
Your wallet's in here, though. She lost her wallet today, too. So I'm going to put it here next to my Spark of Courage. How about we do one of those just to start off the show? Since this is very casual tonight, obviously. It's a holiday. We all been sitting around. We couldn't find the carriage to her thing, and the house out there was a disaster. I know all those of you with kids, you know what a disaster means.
Yeah, damn kids.
Damn kids. And so we kind of tore everything apart looking for that. And then, do you want to have the stool back?
Mm-mm. I'm not going to stay long.
Okay.
I'll do your courage, your Sparks Courage, and then I'm going to...
Sparks Courage with me. And let's see what we got here. That's a new one. Why don't you pick one? Then I can tell you. Mix them up. What's it say? I can tell you if we've had that one before.
If you've hurt someone's feelings, put aside your ego and apologize.
I don't know if we've had that one, but let's do it.
Yeah.
Talk about that, right?
Ow. Sorry. That's how I apologize.
Ow, sorry. Ow.
Did I hurt your feelings?
No, my feelings are intact. So, what do you think about that, Rainey? If you've hurt somebody, apologize. And what does it say? Tell them how you feel and apologize.
Put away your ego and apologize.
Well, there it is, folks. Rainey drew this one.
Well, I would like
if you've hurt someone's feelings, put away your ego and apologize.
I feel like we do that around here.
We do.
But we might not apologize the same day.
or overtly. It might be, one thing I noticed about Rainey a long time ago is that she doesn't apologize like we grew up apologizing. I'm so sorry. I come to you on bended knee and I rend my garment and throw ashes on my head. And, and I apologize and blah, blah, blah. With Rainey, it was always a thing of, a day would go by and I thought, well, I'm not going to get an apology from her. Then I walk in my office or something and there's like, a pair of socks on my desk. Brand new socks. She goes, I got you those socks.
Dipped them in dirty toilet water and tried them, but you can put them on your feet.
She does stuff like that to apologize. She in a way, there's kind of a.
That's my toe.
Sorry about that. I didn't see. I was looking down to see where you were standing. There's this face-saving, safe way to apologize, which is, I got you these socks. Or, I walk out in the kitchen and I look and over there in the corner, there's a bag of my favorite coffee beans. And she goes, did you see the coffee beans I got you? And she does that. She does the voice too. And she does stuff like that. I got your coffee beans. And I'm like, oh, cool. Thank you. I didn't need any coffee beans. Those are your favorites. And I go, oh, you got me my favorite coffee beans because of the thing that happened yesterday. And she goes, no, I didn't. I just got them because I love you. I got your coffee beans. And then she walks off and does something else.
Pretty much. And
that's the apologies. And I love that. I'm sorry, folks. As unprofessional as I've got to drink this. It's good for my stomach.
It says coffee. Coffee. Scotty's pretending it's coffee.
That might be part of my problem. I didn't have coffee today.
Oh.
I'm just like detached today. My brain is detached. So, have you ever had something you've had to apologize for somebody for? As we've said in seriouser moments. Seriouser moments. As we've had in serious moments on the show, I said, and I've reminded myself of this several times, and I've talked about this a couple times. When I was in youth ministry, I used to tell the kids in my youth group, if you are the offended party, go to the other person first. If you are the offender, go to the other person first. Now, if we use that as a policy in day-to-day life, whether you're the offender or the offendee, but you make it point to always be the first one to go to the other person, never have any bad feelings.
Oh, you're wrong. You can apologize. There's still going to be bad feelings.
Oh, I wonder what this would taste like in my tonic water.
Like crap. Just drink your tonic water. You're dehydrated already.
It's something. I've been drinking water. I got something going on here today, folks. Something like
I struggled with it for a couple of days.
I feel like I could go to sleep.
That's what you get for making me kiss you. You got my germs. So gross. I hate kissing.
When did I make you kiss me?
Yesterday and the day before, and I didn't feel good, and I told you.
Come here.
No.
Come here, kiss me.
What if you got the germs? Ew.
I get my germs on you.
I'm going to wear my mask.
So very unprofessional, Doug. Yes. Cooties. Yeah, that's what girls bring.
Yeah.
Cooties. I love lemon in mine. You see, now lemon would taste really good. Now, I like orange. This tastes good. It's kind of orange juicy-ish in a watery, seltzery sort of way.
And then the tonic water gives that little bit of bitterness, which is kind of nice. So it's not just something sweet.
Ah, that's right.
And you're drinking Pedialyte today. I like the liquid IV because that's got the B's in it.
Oh, yeah.
B12 and B6.
No, I don't think I've had any of that.
That's more of the energy boosting, but it's not energy booster. But the B12 just helps when you're dehydrated.
That's cool.
But I'm out of those, and all I have
I don't know that I'm dehydrated because I've been drinking a lot of water.
Pedialyte.
And folks, sometimes if you realize that, and this is something she made me aware of, is if I'm draggy and I'm like, and I can't get anything done, she said, how much water have you drunk today? And I go, none. I had coffee.
Dumbass.
It's made of water. Coffee's made of water, right?
Doesn't work that way.
And she said, dude, you gotta have water. And so what I've been doing when I feel draggy, I'll guzzle water. I'll take one of these. So what is this? A 12 ounce or 16 ounce?
16.
It's a 9 fluid ounce. 0.9 fluid ounce. 16.9 fluid ounces. So I'll take one of these and I'll guzzle one of these. And accordingly, I'm supposed to have like 10 of these a day by the scales that are out there. And I'm like, no, nonsense.
Well, you should drink 4 of those a day. You're 8 ounces of water. You should have 4 of those a day. But the bigger you are, the more water you should have too.
That's true. There's some truth to that.
With the stuff I'm
Water sucks, as Scott Lowry.
Figure out, I'm supposed
Gatorade.
to drink 128 ounces of water a day.
128 watt. Where are you going to put it?
I don't know. In the toilet.
Yeah. Gatorade is better.
Gatorade is not better. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there.
I like Gatorade.
Is sugar, and what does it say
it
it adds
sugar-free Gatorade
for electrolytes? It's not really anything. It's just sugar and water with a little bit of salt.
So this is kind of like homemade Gatorade.
It's kind of like, but that's got probiotics in it. But some of the other electrolytes have vitamins in it. That's supposed to be more helpful.
Some probiotics, like amoebas, they're like living things, like bacteria that
this has been
crawls down in your
been like
gut,
sealed and dried and sitting warm for a month. If there's any probiotics, they're not alive anymore.
What's from Waterboy? What'd Scott Lowry say? Oh, water sucks, Gatorade's better. Yeah, that's from Waterboy.
Nice. It was a good movie.
Now, Field Guy, I like Gatorade. I like the red one, the fruit punch Gatorade.
When you're really dehydrated, if you put a Pedialyte inside the Gatorade, I feel like that's okay then to drink the Gatorade.
Wow, that's like a depth charge coffee.
It's not. There's nothing in Gatorade besides sugar and water.
No, I mean, if you mix Pedialyte with your Gatorade, that's like drinking a depth charge, which is coffee with a shot of espresso dropped in.
But you're drinking like watered down 2-day-old gas station coffee that they just keep running through the filter. That's what Gatorade is. That's what Gatorade is. Gatorade.
Yuck.
It's just colored sugar.
You know, she's the person where you go, I love cheesecake. And she's going to be, oh, do you know how bad cheesecake is for you? Do you know cheesecake is filled with, there's like worms and they die and they've been eating human shitworms.
Do you know what
and those
they
human
have to do
shitworms
to those
with beetle
human
eating shitworms and they all die and they take them in and crush them all together. And that's the leading ingredient in cheesecake. Did you know that? She's going to be the person that does that while you're eating your cheesecake. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah, how many maggots were in that orange juice you just drank?
You know, I just saw a hive of fruit flies hovering around that cheesecake before you ate it. It's like, what are you telling me this for? Just let me enjoy it.
I tell them afterwards. There was like 5 fruit flies on that cheesecake. I let you eat it. I hope it was good.
We do that to Flynn. It's like, all right, who ate the last piece of cheesecake? And Flynn's like, I got a piece. I just grabbed it. I'm going, well, good. Don't eat it because, I saw a beetle crawling on. You just have to put the suggestion in their mind. And they're like,
oh.
And they're like, go have some crackers or something quick. So.
Yes, take care of your body. Queen of the buzzkill. I am not queen of the buzz. Yeah, I really try to be.
She can be sometimes.
I enjoy.
She can be the life of the party, and she can be the quickest buzzkill you would ever want to know.
But see, I
what
would.
Are you drinking that for? You're trying to lose weight, and you're drinking that thing and has sugar in it. It's going to make you fat.
But I would be the first person to pick up the cheesecake and chuck a piece at you and start the food fight.
Oh yeah, she would. She's done it. She whipped. Was it you that whipped it at me, or me at you? Sticking the cheese to my head.
So that was me.
That was her. Threw a slice of cheese at me. She leans over. I mean, it looks like this when she does that. She'll lean over and she'll go, whatcha? And that's what she says. Whatcha?
Everything has sound effects.
And the flat piece of cheese stuck to my head, and I stood there for a second and it didn't move. She about died, croaking, having a laugh.
I'm pretty sure I peed myself a little bit.
Whatcha? That's a rainy thing. Doug says, I drink water and unsweetened tea because since I was 6, my dad had diabetes, so I like the taste. Now I can't stand sweet tea. That's like Diet Coke. I don't drink Diet Coke. Excuse me. Soda water. I don't drink Diet Coke because what?
You're rubbing your sick germs at me. Heck, don't blow on me. COVID giver.
What was I saying? Diet Coke. I don't drink Diet Coke because I want a diet. I drink Diet Coke because, like Doug, I got used to drinking Diet Coke like 30 years ago. And And so now I drink a regular Coke, and it tastes good, but it's like drinking syrup. And I'm kind of like, it's like, yeah, I need a water. I need to have a Coke. And because it does, it coats my mouth and my throat.
You know what coats your throat is that diet shit. That's like,
I don't, that seems light to me. It's like drinking water. I love Fresca. We were talking about that the other night. I love Fresca. It's like they've changed Fresca now. I noticed on the can, we picked some up at the store the other day.
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water. Sparkling grapefruit flavored water, it says on it. And I go, look, it's sparkling water. It's healthy now. She goes, it's still soda pop. Just shut up. And so I still got it. I like Fresca. You know when I like Fresca? When I'm hot and thirsty and it's ice cold. I mean, so cold that you guzzle it, you're afraid you're going to get brain freeze. That's when Fresca is good. I could slake a half a can, just pick it up, and I got the half the can gone. When I get Fresca, I drink more soda than I do normally. I usually have like a can a day if we've got it sitting around. Sometimes a can every 2 days. But Fresca, I could polish it. The first day we had it here, I had like 4 cans of it because it's sparkling water. It's healthy.
It sparkles and it's water.
That's the voice. Never like poop, says a pop. Sorry. I don't have my glasses on and things double up.
I don't like poop either. It's gross. Ick.
Even as
Flynn's out there laughing.
Flynn's laughing.
Flynn, you like poop? Flynn, come in here.
Come here. We want to interview you, son.
I want to sing you the poop song.
You know Mom's poop song. You folks, this is a treasure. Come here, Flynn. Yeah, quick. We're live on air. So you can't say no. Come on.
Flynn, come on. We want to sing you the poop song.
Come here. Come on. At least to say hi. Come on. Just say hi because we're talking about you.
Come on, Flynn.
Quick. We're on a schedule here.
I won't sing you the poop song.
Quickly, come in here.
Oh, I love his giggles. He's out there just giggling.
Come on, boy.
He's not.
It's not going to come. It's refusing. My other son would have come.
Yeah, Dad's favorite son would have come.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing.
Shut up, he said. He's laughing. Anyway, so
hey,
we
Flynn,
got no Flynn.
There's a 20 in it.
There's a 20 in it.
Field guy said he'd give you $20.
Field guy will give you $20 if you come on air.
That's not what he said, but.
Oh, that's what I read.
Well, just because you tell him there's a 20 in it. Didn't say tell him I'll give him a 20.
Oh, did I misquote you, Field guy? All right. And that's generous. Okay, there was something else. I'm sure I'm missing good quotable things in the chat room over there. So
yeah, totes.
Where'd you get totes?
It's all the stupid kid shows.
Oh, all the kids shows that play all day?
Yep.
Totes.
I'm watching the 600-pound life upstairs. That was pretty good.
Oh. See, I kind of, those shows, it's like my 600-pound life. It's
the kids like it. That's what I like. Rowan and Flynn like it, and we like to watch them eat food and make fun of them.
Hey, yeah. Remember that guy on the 600-pound life?
Yeah. There was one lady that had like the skin tags everywhere. That was disgusting.
Where's that coming from?
Out there. You must have left it in the bathroom.
So
we're watching 600-pound life, and this name.
All right, everybody, say that name. What does that name say?
What does that name say? Now Rowan, she's 9, and she just starts giggling. Here we go. Can we see
Rowan?
See that?
Yeah.
She's just giggling, and I'm like, what? What's so funny? She's like, that lady's name is Gina. We're gonna watch Gina's story. I'm like, oh my god.
No, it's Gina.
I laughed so hard. I'm like, it took me about 5 minutes to say it's not Gina's story. It's Gina's story. Oh my god. So anybody out there that has kids that are just figuring out the whole reading and name things, write that name down and ask them to say it, because chances are it's going to be Gina.
And that reminded me of, I don't know what comedian it was. It was a long time ago. He's Latino. Latino or Hispanic. Are those the same thing or are they different? I know I keep saying that. It's one or the other. They're either different or the same thing. But, and he was talking about he says the things we name our sex organs. He says like genitalia. He says that's a great Spanish girl's name. He says my wife and I were gonna have a baby and it was gonna be a girl. We wanted to name her Genitalia. That's a genitalia. And then there was what were some of the other ones? He had like the others. The sister could be fellatio and genitalia.
Oh my goodness.
Were his two Spanish heritage girls. And
terrible.
Now those are safe words to say on the radio, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like scientific words.
Better than the F word.
Or the BJ word.
Oh, now my phone's ringing. That's probably a kid.
Probably
gotta go get a kid.
I got two girls. Our two girls are over at a friend's house. They're doing an overnight.
Hi.
9-year-old and a 6-year-old. So
Hi.
I was wondering how long that would last, that little slice of heaven. So, why is everything here is so off? Oh, somebody needs to come home. There's probably the 6-year-old needs to come home. Mrs. Mom. Something's not going right. Hey, Delaney. Pardon me. It's the soda water thing. So we got Steve Clark. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Getting your face washed by your puppy. Yeah, I've had that happen before. There's sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's kind of like, yeah, I got the dog saliva all over my face now. But depends on how big or little they are. I mean, you get a big dog, it's like, and it's like half your face in one lick. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? A Tootsie Pop comes to mind. With our little dog, they got a little tongue. It's like, thip, and it's all over you.
Stop humping me.
She's going to bring her home?
Yeah.
That's what Rainey said to me after the third child.
Did you want to go?
No, if she's coming home, if she's bringing her,
she'll bring her. She said she'd bring her.
Oh, that's cool. Why does she want to come home?
Stay and visit with you guys.
Yes. Why is she coming home?
She's scared.
Oh, what's she scared of? Just being away?
Yeah. She's never spent the night anywhere before. That's not
other than grandma's. Yeah. Well, there you go. Earlier, she was eating horse poop. Yeah, ain't that the way it is, Steve? It's like you'll be sitting there on the sofa with Lucy for our little pug mini English bulldog mix, and she's like all happy, and she's licking your hand, and she licks up you get your elbow, and then she nibbles on you a little bit, then she's licking your neck.
Gross.
And you're just kind of, oh, cool. Oh, the dog's looking, look, Mom, the dog's looking at me. And we're like, hey, we just caught her 20 minutes ago eating the cat in the cat litter box, finding kitty treats. And it's like, she's licking your face now.
Gross.
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls.
There was a great moment on Star Trek Discovery. The last episode I just watched it this afternoon. Star Trek Discovery, they got a parlay. If you're not watching the show, the head of the Federation is interviewing. He's having a parlay with one of the big enemies out there, not a Klingon. And I'm sitting at the table, and they've got a fruit plate is out at this little conference he's having with her. And she reaches over and picks up an apple slice. And they're sliced very thin, kind of taking an apple and just slicing it vertically this way. It's a round piece, and she's biting on it and going, oh, these are very good. These are apples. And he goes, yeah. And he says, and, the parley isn't going exceptionally well. And he said something like, yeah, well, seeing as they're made out of our shit, they taste pretty good. And she was like, and he goes, in Star Trek, they have replicators. Which and he says it just reorganizes matter. We're out here in space. How do you get a good apple? Their replicators would replicate by reorganizing matter. So you could take what? What?
I said. I said you're getting an apple from your asshole. Ha, ha, ha.
So the whole point in the show was that they take the waste product from the space station and reanimate, or not reanimate. They switch the molecules around in the replicators,
So you can get an apple.
so you
from
get an
your
ass
asshole.
apple. There you go. Somebody's on fire tonight.
Oh!
Oh, right you are. I feel like Ed McMahon sometimes. You can take over the show and I can be your Ed McMahon.
Cool.
You know, right you are, Rainey.
It's really loud though. Don't be so loud.
So, Discovery's on CBS and the other shows. I know you don't like the CBS All Access field guy. I like it because it's that's really the only reason I have CBS All Access. And it's like we liked to watch, what's the Scottish one? Outlander.
Yep.
And we got
Showtime.
Not Showtime. It was
Showtime.
Stars. Just to watch that show.
Starts with an S. That's all I know.
And every now and then you'd watch something else, but it was like I got CBS All Access to watch that show.
But see, the kids with the CBS, the kids and I like to watch Young Sheldon, and then they do the Goldbergs. I don't know if they do any new Goldbergs though anymore.
I thought you got those all on Hulu.
The old ones. We caught up with all the old stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else do I get on All Access now? I like talked about SEAL Team. I like that show.
Yeah. Well, Magnum PI, wasn't that one of them?
Magnum
Except
PI.
You had to start paying for episodes. It gets
It was
wonky.
weird sometimes. It's like now wait, I just paid for Amazon. Then I bought CBS All Access through Amazon. So I pay my $12 a month for Amazon, and then I pay my $3.99 or whatever it is a month for CBS All Access. Now you want to also charge me $2.99 per episode for the show? What's with that? And I hate when they do that. Some of the paranormal shows I watch, they're all doing that now. And I get it. You know, it's the way that's the way even the producers of those shows make money. But you're paying 3 times along, you know, and if you want to buy the season of a show, you're paying usually $26 to $29. And so it's like, oh, what if I got 5 shows I'd like to follow through the month? You know, that's $150 for just the shows after you're already paying for the service and paying for the cable. Well, it's not cable, but internet to watch this stuff. So it starts to get spendy after a while. And now that puts me.
We'll have to check that one out.
Curiosity. I've seen that. That's $20 a year.
Month. No? Year. Yeah.
And you can let that go. There you go. Hey, PCG Terry. Nice to see ya. Globalist bastards. I agree.
Yeah.
CBS is, or all these companies that make you pay all this stuff in and out. So
I'll have to check that out.
see now that oh, that's why you put it in the cup. See, I was drinking coffee. That's now I get it. Now I get what your little. I'm on to your little joke,
It's so
Mr.
funny.
Bond. Say your goodbyes.
You need another drink there, mister?
You know, that was actually good. Is it okay to drink 2 of those?
Sure.
You want to make me another one?
Your blood sugar might get high, but yeah.
Please, go make it. So, Doug, which article? That's going to tell you probably the answer to your question right there. I don't remember which article it was, Doug, that you're talking about that you wanted me to read. It's not ringing a bell. So, I may have, I may not have. So much stuff. And I'll tell you this, no offense. I get so much stuff sent to me. In my emails, in my Facebook Messenger, on my phone, in text messages. I have so many videos and articles that people send me. So I'm not sure. I generally read the people that I know pretty well, or I recognize who you are. I'll read your stuff first. And about Pence. Oh, the one about you talking about. I might not have seen that one yet, but I think I know what you're talking about. I may have seen that earlier from someone else. Oh yeah, here it is right here. You know, this Lynn Wood. I don't know who Lynn Wood is. I went and looked at him once. I went, I'm going to listen to this crap. Now, it's not that I don't disagree with it or don't agree with them or don't disagree, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's that I listen to some of these claims and I'm going, what crap? I don't even want to listen to this. But then, and that's no offense to you, Doug. I just hear so much. Well, what happened to my chat? It said restore chat. Where'd it go? Hold on. Hold on, folks. I think I have to go over here to get our chat back. I don't know if it went off for everybody or just for me. God, I hope I didn't turn it off for everyone. Let's see. We're gonna go silent with that. There it is. I see it now. So there we go.
Scotty
all right.
Broke the internet.
I broke something. There now I see the chat. So now that's replay. So that's 30 seconds delay. There, see? There you are. See? You just came in.
Back and forth.
Oh, all right. And then I got to close this down a little bit. Or no, I got to pull this out so we can actually see the chat now. So sorry about that, folks. A little technical interlude. I'm going to bring that down like that so we can see the chat. And I'm going to close that up so we can see that.
I can't see myself. Nobody can see me right now.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. I'm making the dog try to hump me.
So, yeah, you go, Lucy. You hump her. Oh, I wish you could see that down there. I wish you could see what's going on down there. Stop.
Get off.
Knock that off.
Horny pug, go away.
Dumb dog.
Ow.
All right.
She bites my ass.
Dog's down there, the female dog, and she's humping Rainey all the time. She gets all feisty and wants to play.
Because
and
I get feisty. All I have to do is go like this.
yeah, and then she starts humping. See?
I'm scared.
Wish you could see that dog down there. Oh, there she is. She's kind of hopping up. Where'd she go? How's this for riveting radio?
Sit. Good girl.
Oh, she sat right down. How about that? There she is. That's Lucy Fur. What you doing?
Hey, Dad. I'm all feisty. I just want my mom.
I just want to hump my mom.
Oh, I'm gonna drop you.
She's
fatty.
such a lug. So that's Lucy. Lucy Fur. Hey. Get my watch this. Want to see your bite, Rainey? Get mom. Get mom. Get mom. Get her.
I should bite.
That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Oh, and she doesn't really bite. She's just crazy. So, is that mom blowing on your face? Huh? She blowing on your face. Go get that, mom. She growls. So, Lynn Wood is a defamation lawyer. He's been dropping big bombs all day. I really hope they're at least half true. You know, I listen to some of that and I go, oh, you know, they're gonna arrest Mike Pence for treason. And you know, I've seen articles like that for 4 years, and it's usually always something kind of dumb that's going on behind it. And no offense to you, Doug. I'm not saying, you know, that you're presenting dumb information. I'm just saying that I think these are some of the products of it's either all true and there's this really weird, huge conspiracy thing going on behind the scenes, and it's, you know, truth is stranger than fiction, or it's all dumb. I don't know how to rank this stuff because I don't really know, you know, what to expect out of all this stuff. Here, I'm gonna knock out the nah, it's fine the way it is. And so I don't know what to think about that stuff. So there you go. How about that? The dog is getting her.
I'm being humped again. She got my Achilles.
For Pete's sake. Dog.
Go away.
The dog's as bad as the kids. So. All right.
Stop.
Dumb dog.
Ouch.
All right, Lucy.
No. Hey,
Lucy.
sit.
That's enough.
I hear good girl.
She's just wired right now. She's wired. Ready to play.
You growl. Growl for
What are you
everybody.
doing? What are you doing? Huh? Lucy.
I just want my mom.
Hey. So, like I say, how's that for riveting radio? If it's not my kids, it's the dog.
And she gets needy and needs mommy.
All the time. All the time. And she never bites. She just, she does try to sometimes show her dominance over the kids in the house. Then I come over and roll her on her back. So Lucy's on view. There it is, Barbara D. So it's a good family show. Thank you, Leslie. Until we say things like shit or fuck.
Go away, fatty.
All right. Well, there always has to be a funny bit with a dog.
Yeah, this is it.
That was from Shakespeare in Love. They were talking about theater back in the Elizabethan times. And they said he's writing Romeo and Juliet, which he originally, in this movie, Shakespeare had fictionally titled at first. It was, what was the name? It wasn't, I can't remember the title they gave it, but it was something like Romeo and Pastorius the Pirate's Daughter. They said, it's too wordy, but it's a comedy, but, it makes sense later on. But they said, well, this is great. You have all this romance and this sword fight and death scenes and tragedy, but where's the dog? He goes, what dog? He says, there always has to be a dog in this scene. There has to be a funny dog, a bit with a dog. And so...
if you can remember
yes.
the way I liked food
yes.
over the last 15 years versus movie from
here we go.
20 years ago, we'd be doing better, man.
Yeah, that dog does fit into this household, Michelle. Yeah, well, I remember great literature. I don't remember gluten stuff. I'm sorry. That's one of my drawbacks. So I'm going to continue drinking my soda and Pedialyte water and see where it gets me. So Pence, according to this article, and I didn't read the whole thing, Doug, but here, let's see if is it an article or is it a video? Let me open this up here. Okay, it's an article, and it says what the article says, and this is from a guy named Lynn Wood, and this is coming through Breitbart, and some people go, "Oh, that's Breitbart. They're just Trump hacks." And I was like, "No, it's just not CNN." Okay. Lynn Wood claims that the Vice President Mike Pence faces arrest for treason and execution by firing squad. Now I read that. That's the headline. I go, what? See, that's where I look at that and I go, bullshit. That's, that kind of article, I just go, oh, no, that's ridiculous. Yeah, Breitbart was around before Trump, Leslie. Now I read a headline like that. Now, I don't think the writer of the article at Breitbart is saying that. He's saying Lynn Wood claims that Vice President Mike Pence faces arrest for treason and execution by a firing squad. Now, according to this guy, attorney Lynn Wood, Lynn Wood, who has made some of the boldest claims of voter fraud in the 2020 presidential election, tweeted Friday that Vice President Mike Pence could face arrest and imprisonment for treason and execution by a firing squad. Now, Wood appeared to be referring to a theory that Pence has the power to block the election of Joe Biden as the president and Kamala Harris as the vice president. Now, Biden has already come out. I was reading more about this earlier today. There is a senator from Oklahoma, I think, a Republican senator that's pushing a lawsuit to push Pence into the position where he has the right to declare some of the electoral votes null and void. And Pence has said, I'm not going to do that. You might as well drop your lawsuit. I'm not going to do that. And so this is what's being referred to. This is when saying that now it's far-fetched, but it could happen. He could declare that some of the electoral votes are null and void when the Electoral College Congress meets to certify the Electoral College vote on January 6th, which is this coming Tuesday. And this next Tuesday, I'm sorry. And so earlier this week, they're here to, it's right here, Representative Louis Gohmert, Republican from Texas, and others filed a lawsuit seeking to compel Pence to intervene in the Electoral College certification on the argument that several states followed unconstitutional processes of choosing electors. Now, I agree with that point. I think there's a lot to that. I think this election, Trump should have won this election in a landslide. And I think he did. But I think there was a lot of impropriety that took place. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Let's move that over there. In a filing opposition to the lawsuit, opposing the lawsuit, Pence argued that he doesn't have that discretion and that the issue is up to Congress. Wood tweeted that Republicans shared responsibility for the theft of the election and there would be arrests for treason. Now, let me come to a full stop there. I'm pro-Trump. I've supported Trump. I'm not a Republican. I'm a conservative. But you start looking at all this, and it starts to sound like, now, is this really points of law? Or is this one side really pushing as far as they can take it? And I have a little bit of a problem with that because you could incite, you want to incite a civil war? There's that there from the other side. So, what did it say here? Lynn Wood said in his tweets, for 2 months, we focused on accusing the Democrats of attempting to steal the 2020 election for Biden. We focused on the presidential election. We focused on the obvious. Over time, we've learned that the Democrats were joined by CCP and other foreign countries. The second tweet. We've also learned that the globalists like George Soros and the elitists like Bill Gates were involved. CIA too, no surprise, military-industrial complex. It all seemed so clear we overlooked one of the main participants in the theft of the election, and that's the Republicans, he said. His third tweet said, these groups aspire to the goals of communism, a ruling elite, and an oppressed class of people who exist to serve those in power. When arrests for treason begin, put Chief Justice John Roberts, Vice President Mike Pence, Mitch McConnell at the top of the list. Now, that's his contention. He had somebody question him that said in Twitter, so Pence will save the election as president of the Senate and then get arrested. Not a chance. Something in your logic doesn't add up. Please explain. And Wood comes back and says, if Pence is arrested, Pompeo will save the election. Pence will be in jail awaiting trial for treason. He'll face execution by firing squad. Only saying there's a treason used to come with a death penalty. It probably still does. He's a coward and he'll sing like a bird and confess all. So this is the contention that's being made. Now, Breitbart News reported last night that Wood has voted for and donated to Democrats in the past. Woods made claims of nationwide voter fraud involving the Dominion machines, those voting machines, and the Chinese Communist Party. And Wood obtained settlements for former high school student Nicholas Sandmann in the defamation claims against several media outlets. Remember that? When the Native American guy was drumming in his face and so on. And they falsely portrayed Nicholas as having incited a confrontation with a Native American activist. And so there you go. That's the story. That's the complete story. And you can go in and you can break that down as much as you want and talk about that as much as you want. But there's the story. And I have a personal problem with that story. I don't think Mike Pence is a traitor. If Mike Pence turns down and says, look, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to step in and delegitimize the electoral vote. I think he's acting a lot like you see the Supreme Court acting, that says, hey, we might want to believe that there is foul play here in the election, but we got to have proof that you can do it to bring your case. And now I also know that, the case hasn't really, I hear all my leftist friends will all say, well, every court that's had it has turned it down. They've refused to hear it. And I go, well, that doesn't mean there's no efficacy to the case. It means they're turning it down because it's got to be done the right way. If you're going to overturn an election like this one, you better have your ducks in a row, and you better be following the right procedures. Yada, 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 down the line. It's like my favorite quote from John Adams. I've got it as a tag on all my emails that go out for years, 10 years at least. Facts are stubborn things. Whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passion, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. Get that? No matter what our passions or our desires are, or our emotive claims, they can never outweigh the importance or the state of facts and evidence. You've got to have your facts and evidence. This was Spock in Star Trek, It's got to be logical. You can't move through life and life situations on emotion alone. You got to have logic to back it up. Doug says at least 90% are treasonous. I've got to go look back and see the antecedent of that. Is the Supreme Court going to listen to PA now? Maybe they went back and restructured that. So it's in a form that wasn't it the Supreme Court said we got to turn that down because you didn't do something the right way. You missed a procedural step. And they weren't even considering the facts of the case. They were just saying, no, we can't hear the case. And I've got my friends on the left that are all saying things, like, well, they knew because it's a bunch of idiocy and they were turning it down. They wouldn't even hear it. I go, no, that's not what they did. That is not the point of law they made. The point of law was you got to do this way. File this way. It was procedural. The Supreme Court has not turned down the case. The Supreme Court refused to hear the case. So there's that. There you go. Come here, Flynn, and say hi. As long as you're here. What are you bashful for? No, you can't see anybody. It's not like, come on. Come and say hi, son. Come on. What? Come on.
I want to.
Whatever. See ya. It's okay, son. All right. So, come on, Flynn, Leslie says. Come on. People are going, come on, Flynn, come on. Come and say hi to us. Get over here, says Field Guy. Yeah, that's right, Field Guy. The Supreme Court doesn't have to listen to any case they don't want to listen to. I think this is big enough. Go over to my Facebook page if you follow me on Facebook and scroll down a couple of posts. It might be at the top for all I know. I've got a post from President Trump speaking today for 10 minutes or so. Go watch that. If you don't know what the claims are, go watch what he had to say today. There's still something brewing. Trump is not backing off of this, even though it seems like it's been kind of quiet. Things haven't been turned down in courts because there's no efficacy to the case. It's been turned down every step of the way for something procedural, or a judge doesn't want to hear the case. I'm gonna defer it. They don't officially defer it. Say we're not going to hear the case. That allows them to move it on to somewhere else. So Terry says, great name. My son Flynn? Absolutely, it's a great name. I wanted a Celtic name. when he was born, I wanted something that was adventurous. And of course, you think Errol Flynn. And I said, I'm not going to name my son Errol, Erryl. I'm not going to name him that. It's too odd a name to say. But I thought, Flynn. Now, that's a good name. That pays a little homage to the, I don't care. I'm not talking about the actor's character or integrity or his drunken lifestyle and womanizing and all that. I'm talking about the actor, the adventurer part of it. And I said, Flynn is a great name. And I think it also means something in the Irish. It's like son of the red-haired king, or son of the king of fire kind of thing. And so I thought, that's kind of cool. Sir Flynn Roberts. That's right, Delaney. His middle name is Liam. So he's Flynn Liam Roberts. And so Terry said, I just listened to a video today with Joseph Flynn. And so Flynn, yeah, great name. And I would love to have had a name like Flynn instead of Scott. I said, Scott's all right, but Flynn is a cooler name. So I wanted him to have a cool name. He's got an adventurous name, a noble name. Flynn Roberts, Flynn Liam. So much for that. That's how easy you can rabbit trail me, by the way, these days. So, well, folks, it's 10:06. It's about an hour I've been going here. It's a holiday, and I could keep going. Maybe I'll just talk a little bit, and we'll see. When I run out of steam, we'll quit. I was going to say we can call it quits now. I'm feeling a little better than when I started today. Maybe it's Rainey's concoctions that she's feeding me here. But I feel a little better than when we started. Peg, or Peg, I want to say Peg. I'm seeing it without my glasses. PCG Terry. Yeah, sorry, I was married to Scott. He was flaky. Well, I'm a Scotty. I'm Scotty, not Scott. So Scott seems like one of those names. I mean, it's like, whatever. Scotty's all right. It's a nickname, but it's all right. Flynn Roberts is cool. So, yeah, it's been an hour already. It's been since I came on. Rainey came on before me and opened up the show. And is that you out there?
It's me.
You want to come and close the show with me?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? We may not close right away. We'll close as we run out of steam.
I'll close this bar down.
I'll close this bar down. Yeah. Hi. Hey. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you all again.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We could be like the two black guys, the conservative twins, the Hodge twins.
I got hair in my eyes.
Yeah. They say. That was a good show. They say at the end of every show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Good vibes for all in 2021. You know, I heard something. I was talking about this yesterday or the day before, talking about New Year's resolutions. And I'm one of those people that go, whatever with New Year's resolutions. It's like everybody thinks because it's the new year, it's time to start. I got to make my resolutions. And what was it Mark Twain said? He said something about, I just saw a quote of his on this. He was saying, something about, New Year's resolutions. This is that time of year where we all make resolutions, and then within a week, we start paving the road with them, you know? And ain't that true? The road to hell with them or something like that. So, and that's really the truth. And so I've never been one about, I've got to make my official resolution. What are you resolving this year? Not touch my wife's butt while like I'm doing right now. That'll never stop happening. So, you know, I'm just one of those guys, and I'll be very honest with you. I don't mean this or unseemly or unfamily like, but when she stands here in sweatpants and a tank top and she's all hot And I'm still doing. That doesn't mean that off camera, I can't take my hand and shove it down the backside of her sweatpants and grab her butt.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do while we're doing radio. And especially when she's right here. I like it.
Yeah. He's touchy.
Yeah, I'm touchy that way. So,
Very touchy
but
feeling.
Terry says, I won't make resolutions in January. I wait till March. Yeah, just because. So take that, New Year.
Yeah.
There. I'm only making 3/4 of a year resolutions.
Someone's lighting off fireworks out there.
Oh, I heard that. It's not Flynn lighting off fireworks up there in the living room, is he?
No.
He was up there earlier farting. He's on his game and it's quiet. And he and I are sitting there and he starts just farting away, just cronk. And he
Fart noises with my mouth.
Sure.
uh-huh.
He made him with his mouth.
But he'd fart and then he'd laugh. Well, how come you were lifting a cheek then? You were like, and letting her loose and then laughing. But anyway, he claims that he just made those up now. We'll see. So Doug says, my wife's cousin is a recovering addict. Today she had to do some daily affirmation. It was pretty cool. Now that's different. Daily affirmations are totally different.
Daily aspirations.
Aspirations. Blah, blah, blah. Grabbing booty should be legal. It is legal. Look at me. I'm doing it right now, and you'd never even know if I didn't tell you.
And if I don't like it, I just do this.
Ow! Yeah.
And it stops.
That's when she does that. So Leslie says, I have 5 boys. When they were little, they'd sit around the family room trying to get out to do each other, outdo each other with farts. Yeah.
Gross.
Was that Ellie?
That's what I wondered. Flynn, is Ellie here?
Hi, Ellery.
Oh, well, let me.
Okay. So, Ellery's home. So Rainey's gonna. Kinsey loves laughing at farts. Roger, there you go. Yeah, all kids do. It's a kid thing. And they get all. So they get all worked up and they have fun with that. My kids, I don't know what it is. I think it's because they haven't lived enough life yet that farts are still funny enough that you let off enough of them in inappropriate places. You know, you should have seen my kids just lose it when I told them, if there's somebody I don't like in the store or somebody's mouthing off to me or yelled at me because they had my mask pulled down, I said, we just do a strafing run down the aisle next to them. So just let them loose. Somebody's knocking on my window. Well, why would somebody be knocking on the window? Who's knocking on the window? Anyway, it's dark out here and it's 10 o'clock. Who would be outside knocking on my window? So, and it was like dunk, 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 dunk. Hey, Rainey, is somebody outside? Is somebody outside?
Yeah.
Who's outside?
Chantel.
Oh, in the back?
No.
Somebody's tapping on my window.
I don't. Flynn, go see who's tapping on Dad's window.
All right, there you go. So there again, riveting radio. So not following much structure tonight, are we? Yeah, fart humor has gone flaccid on us these days. You know, we did enough of it in college, high school and college, and so now my what did Carlin said? Facts are great, shit without the mess. Or farts are great, shit without the mess. There it is, pretty much. So, Superman. Ghosts knocking on the window. You know, it's always weird when stuff like that happens. It's like, now our house, it's just black out back there. And there's more townhomes going that way because that's the street out there. And nobody goes out in the back. My kids don't go out in the dark. And now all of a sudden, I'm hearing on the window as I'm talking, the friend just dropped Ellery off from the sleepover because Ellery couldn't stay at home. So my other daughter isn't home. Flynn's in the living room, and I hear this on the door just now, or on the window, over there on that end of the office, going, hey, come here, Ellie. Come and say hi. Come on up here. How come you're home? I thought you had a fun. Well, oh, okay, jump. Well, I thought you were at a fun sleepover. So how did the sleepover go?
I got scared.
What were you scared of?
I just got scared.
You got scared? What you scared of? There you go. Hello, Miss Ellery, says Leslie. She's writing over there. If you could read those yourself. So people are saying, hey, so nice to have you home. I'm put you down. I'm going to wrap up this show, okay? All right. So there you go. There's my new hairstyle. Like that? All right. That's what the kid does to me. She wants to paint my face all the time, too. So, all right. I don't know if I was in the middle of a topic or going anywhere with anything. And now I'm smelling something burning. Somebody must have lit somebody lit a match or incense or something up there. So there you go, folks. Yeah, you call her Wilson. There you go with the That's she paints her face a lot too. Handprints her face. Ah. So all right. It's getting noisy here. It's 10:15. And we're not really any kind of stricture in time here. And so I appreciate your joining me on a holiday. For a very informal live chat. And I just want to remind you all, we've been at this for, I've been doing radio for about 20 years. I started in 2000 doing paranormal talk radio, 20 years ago, before there was a whole lot of paranormal talk radio. There was Art Bell and Dave Schrader doing his darkness radio. And so I was doing paranormal radio back then with a good friend of mine out of Oklahoma City. And that's where we did our show once a week. And then started doing political talk radio and all that kind of radio. Been with a couple of different little networks. And then John Ward and I did the Intrepid radio program. And we ended that back in 2017, I want to say. This is about 3 years ago, maybe a little more than that. We ended that show. Then Rocky and John and I did the Situation Room. And now I'm doing this show. And I was on Rocky's show for a while. Rocky's gone solo. And so I say all of that to say, I don't know where I was really going with that, other than to say, unlike what tonight's show may look like or dictate in your minds, I've done a lot of radio, even though this show wasn't as professional as it might seem. But it wasn't meant to be. It's a holiday. We're kicked back, touch my wife's butt while we're talking, and tell you about it. So, I know where I was going to go with that. I started by saying I've got about a year and a half to 2 years of shows down below this one in the archives that you can look at. There's over 350 episodes down below. So you can go see those, listen to any one of those you want. You'll see the replay of the chat room, but you won't be able to participate in the chat room because nobody's really there talking. It's just like the video replay. And whenever we do a live show and there's a chat room, it always takes about 24 hours for the live chat to kick in as the archive chat. So go over down there and listen to things every night. Let's see, it's Friday now. So no show tomorrow, but Sunday morning, be here 9 a.m. for It's Sunday with me and Rainey Roberts. It's my wife. She's going to come and be here. And then next week, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. West Coast time, something like 2 in the afternoon, I think, in Australia. So good to have you here. Thanks for coming out. Everybody who's over there. Michelle. I'm the quintessential consummate. Is it consummate or consummate? I've always wondered about that word. Is it pronounced tomato or tomato? The proper answer is is what pronounced tomato or tomato? So, Steve Clark, good to have you. It was fun for me too. And Leslie, good to have you. Thank you all for enjoying when my family makes their interruptions or doesn't make their appearances when they're summoned, like my son Flynn. And everybody who's in here, Doug, glad you were here. Thanks for prompting a little bit of discussion on that Wood article. And can't wait for Sunday. Me either. I love it. And even on days where I go, like tomorrow, I'm like, I don't do shows on Saturday. Sometimes I come in and just do a live stream because, okay, you guys okay? Hey, how you doing? How's it going, eh? And Chad Sanders, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Michelle, of course. And Master Finn, good to have you here tonight. And Leslie, and who else do we have here? Barbie D. Terry, good to have you here. And Roger, and I even saw Carly in here tonight. So good to have you here. Everybody who made it. And let's see. And if I missed you, it's not for any reason other than I'm not seeing you at the moment. So thanks for being here. That's it. This is the Minnesota goodbye, the long goodbye. If you'd like to donate, thank you, Leslie. You can go at the link that Leslie put up. You can donate anything to this show. If you're not a member of the site, you can now become a member. Hit the join button down below this window. Or if you don't see it there, go out to the main channel. When we're done, hit the join button. And there's 3 levels of membership you can join at. And you can see some of the perks. We're working up some new stuff for perks. And we're going to start doing some more of the coffee shows again early next week. And other things, the newsletter coming and different things like that. Ghost hunting stuff that we're going to do alongside the show. So that's all going to be here for you. So thanks. If you remember, a field guy is still Poe. Yeah, I'm poor too. So there you go. We'll all be poor together. So I appreciate everybody being here, and I want you to have a good night. And that's all I got. Now I'm done. Thank you, Michelle. I need to eat a po' boy. Yeah, I want a big, like, juicy, really good. Leslie, thank you. That's how it's done. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. That you do that. And so, folks, that's it. That's all I got. I got to go. And sorry, I'm just a little spacey today too. Wasn't feeling good when I came in. I'm better now. Maybe it was the electrolytes a little bit, but now that I'm warming up, it's time to be done. So thank you again for the 10th time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I will see you again on Sunday. So you guys have a good day tomorrow. And don't make a resolution. They're dumb. Just live with intent. Visualize and actualize. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good night.